Okay, Randy Habert for SoCal Go Live here at the Del Mar Fairgrounds at the National Baseball Expo with Romy Cucjen, one of the co-inventors of a great item called FungoMan. Now this item is incredible, and this item really frees up a coach, doesn't it?
It really does. It gives them a chance to get out in the field, to coach players. We've always been tied to a bat, and we're not trying to replace a fungo bat, but what we're trying to do is give a tool for a coach to do more in the same amount of time. They can take the machine and put it at home plate, throw balls to their fielders, and the machine holds over 200 balls and throws every 3 seconds. Of course, it throws anywhere on the field, over 400 feet, or a bunt, with topspin, backspin, any kind of line drive, fly ball, ground ball you want, and it allows a coach to get out on the field and really work with his players. It frees them up.
Now this is a pre-programmed item. This is an item that a coach could put in anywhere in the field and get maximum use out of it, and the programs that we use are computer programs that are preset before the coach even goes out there, correct?
Well, we have what we call factory install routines, over 40 of them, and they're the common drills that a coach would use during practice. For instance, he may throw ground balls to all his players. Well, the first round's to them, the second round's to their backhand, third round's to their glove side. And so he just pulls up that program and says go, and loops it in between 3, 5, 6 seconds, whatever he wants, and now the balls are going to be thrown automatically to those players. Of course, he can set up his own drill and create it from scratch, so if he wanted that perfect one-hop fly ball to the left center field wall, he could do that. He could work on warning track balls, or maybe he wants to work on a 2-hop backhand down the third base line. He can actually tell the machine to do that and save that so that he can repeat it over and over.
Now, a lot of fans are looking at this item right now and they're saying, wow, that's going to be out of my price range. It's way too high. It's something that most high schools wouldn't make themselves available to. But that's not the case. Your client list is long, and really it covers the gamut between the pro arena as well as the high school.
It really does. We started with the pros, and of course we have a number of, like 5 or 6 pro teams that have it, but really our market has been the lower levels where the reps are so important. We see many travel team parents here and kids, and as we were doing the FungoMan Challenge, you can tell that those kids are the ones that really need the reps. So the high school age, the travel team age, those are the ones we're targeting, and we have over 180 machines all over the country at the high school level, and of course we have the major colleges and pro teams as well. So it's an item that has incredible value. Of course, it's not inexpensive, but when you see it out on the field and what it can do, that's what sells the machine, and people have now understood that they can use this machine and get maximum efficiency for their teams.
Generally speaking, Division I programs are just inundated with coaches. They got a lot of guys to throw out there, whereas a high school coach sometimes is doing it just by himself, really doesn't have the extra arms and legs, and this would be a great item.
Well, and like I said, I was a high school coach for 14 years, and that was really what motivated me to see this thing come to fruition, because I know I'm a better coach if I can get out close to my players. If I can communicate with them on a one-to-one level instead of being 90 or 300 feet away, I'm more effective. And that's what this machine has done. It's freed up coaches to be more effective. And the colleges see that as well. It's amazing. Our list has all the top 20 teams and even small Division III schools, because their staffs are small. And of course at the high school level, it's a must, because you have some 50, 75 kids in your programs, from junior varsity, freshman, all the way up to varsity. It's a really, I believe, an essential tool to really maximize your program.
Now, for those coaches that want more information as to FungoMan, how do they go about finding more about it? You have a web address that they can go on the internet and check it out?
Well, the fungo bat was, and a lot of people don't know, a fungo bat is a bat that's thin, and you use that to hit balls to the outfielders and infielders. We came up with the name FungoMan just because we felt like this would not replace a fungo hitter, but it actually can do anything a fungo could do and then some. So that's our name, FungoMan.com. So if you go to FungoMan.com, you can see video and testimonials and really learn a lot about the machine.
I can see where in other sports this item could be used, particularly in football. Any ideas of what might come down the line for FungoMan and going into different sports and with the same ideas?
Well, we're always working on things that are going to help players. That's what our company's about. And we have a softball machine that's releasing this year. Yes, we have drawings on football machine and ideas. So there's always ideas to move down the road. The technology is pretty transferable into other sports. So we feel like, you know, this is something that's going to grow.
Well, Romy, it's a great product. It's very, very unique. Nothing like it. And I know it's going to garner a lot of interest on every level. So good luck to you and good luck to FungoMan.
Well, thank you so much. It's been a great show. The National Baseball Expo has really been fun, and there's a lot of people out here enjoying themselves, and we're glad to be a part of it.
Thank you. That's it, folks. FungoMan, that's the item you want to have. I'll tell you what, it does the job of a number of coaches. It gives you the repetition that you need. A lot of people think it's a lot of science in the game of baseball, and there is, but quite frankly, repetition is the name of the game, and this is the item that can give you just that.